Freelee the banana girl, my friends, was on the news this morning, and she had a pretty heated debate with another nutritionist they had on the show. So check it out. Here's the clip.
They're the social media stars promoting health and fitness to millions of followers across the globe. But now Instagram's self-proclaimed diet gurus are under fire from experts who say they're spreading misinformation and encouraging disordered eating.
One of Australia's most famous online personalities is Freelee, who advocates a high-carb, raw vegan diet and includes eating up to 50 bananas a day. She's been forced to hit back at accusations she's suffering from orthorexia.
It is not about being obsessed about what you eat. It is about actually giving a about what you put in your body, actually caring how you feel, feeling good about yourself, and realizing, making that connection between the carbohydrates and the brain and body fuel and the sugar, and realizing that that is actually what you need to feel your best. That is closest to our physiological design.
And Freelee joins us now from Adelaide, and dietitian and nutritionist Lindy Cohen is here in the studio. So good morning to you both. So Lindy, I just mentioned the term orthorexia. It's something we should be concerned about, is it? It's this current clean eating obsession over social media. What is orthorexia for people who don't understand?
Yeah, so orthorexia is a relatively new eating disorder, and sufferers have a preoccupation or an obsession with healthy eating. They may take extreme measures, be quite obsessive with the things that they can and can't eat. I've definitely noticed an increase in the amount of clients I see with orthorexia.
Well, isn't that just being mindful about what you eat, though, and what you choose to put in your body?
Yeah, but there is a limit, and I think that orthorexia takes it to the next level. It's really an obsession where you fear certain foods, you can't eat certain foods, and it becomes quite controlling.
Freelee, you're no stranger to controversy over your diet. I mean, what do you say to people who think that you're encouraging eating disorders?
I'm doing exactly the opposite, because I'm actually helping liberate women around the world, saying, hey, you can eat as much plant foods as you want, and you can feel amazing, and you can look your best, and you can also look after animals at the same time. So I just say that you need to put into perspective, and it's always people who are out of shape who seem to be saying that to me, or who don't have the results that I have, who are saying, hey, you are obsessed with healthy eating, even though I'm just being mindful of what I put in my mouth.
So plant-based diet is proven to be a very, very good diet, Lindy. Now, if Freelee is advocating this on social media, she has every right to do that, doesn't she? What makes this dangerous?
Well, she certainly does have a right, because there are no regulations at the moment that control what people can and can't say.
Nor should there ever be.
Well,
but don't you think if somebody's going to be giving nutritional advice, they need some sort of formal qualification?
Is the responsibility on Freelee or the person watching the video? Good question, everybody.
It's a very good question. It's a very good question.
So what do you think? So do you think that you need to be an expert to promote this sort of stuff?
Listen, there are a huge range of people out there who are just providing inspiration and tips via social media, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. My issue is when you endorse an extreme way of eating that isn't sustainable for most people to adopt based on your personal experience. When you're a dietitian or a scientist, we use thousands and thousands of research articles before giving advice. And if you're giving advice based on your own personal experience alone, well, that can be incredibly dangerous.
Okay. Freelee, do you believe that people should take your advice or should they take it as you being a professional, or just take it as you being like, hey, I'm just putting this out there?
So I have conventional certification in nutrition, but I don't use that training at all anymore, because it's so heavily funded by the meat and dairy industry that the information is just incorrect.
What certification do you have, Freelee?
So I have certification in nutrition, so advanced
From
certification.
Where?
From the Australian Institute of Fitness.
Okay.
So the thing is, though, I don't use this at all because it is so heavily funded by the meat and dairy industry. I use the results that I get for thousands and thousands of girls over the past decade. For me, anyone can get anyone can get a certificate, but can anyone get sustained results for people and say to them, hey, you can eat as much as you want? There's so many of these nutritionists saying, hey, you have to restrict your calories to 1,200 per day. Even the World Health Organization says anything below 2,100 calories a day is putting the body into a famine state and causing it to actually hold fat.
Lindy,
so I'm getting these results for thousands of girls via my YouTube channel, which has nearly 600,000 subscribers and 12 million views per month, which is incredible. So I have testimonials all over the world.
Lindy, I can see you shaking your head.
out there that have a lot of people who really follow them and believe in them. That doesn't mean that they're right. I think you have to look at the proof and go, is it sustainable in the long term for the everyday person? I mean, if you are really, really interested in nutrition, I'm sure you could muster it and manage it for the rest of your life. But for the average person, eating nothing but just fruit and veggies isn't really sustainable. I think it comes down to the idea.
Fruits and vegetables.
I think it comes down to whether or not you can maintain it for the rest of your life. I think that's really, really important.
Oh, absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. And, you know, it's important to be informed about what I actually am promoting before we make a comment, because it's more than just fruits and vegetables. It's pizza, pasta, pies, but all plant-based.
Are they healthy? Healthy pizzas?
They're healthy, definitely. These are healthy because they don't have animal hormones and protein, which have been shown to cause cancer in the body by plant-based doctors all around the world. So what I'm promoting is actually healthy and it's abundant. And if people are getting the results, I mean, I've lost over 20 kilos, overcome chronic fatigue syndrome, irritable bowel syndrome, whole host of issues. So I am the proof that it is working, and so are thousands of women around the world, and it is sustainable. And I have my blood tests online. Do you have your blood tests online showing that you're extra healthy?
No, I don't need to actually prove that.
No, and that's the thing. I mean, and I've had obese nutritionists try and tell me that my diet is wrong, and I'm like, hey, just because you got a bit of paper doesn't mean I'm going to take your advice. I want to see the results. Where are your blood tests? Mine are excellent. They are online on my YouTube channel. I have excellent fitness, and I have, you know, so much health.
We're going to have to, Freelee, we are going to have to leave it there. We're almost out of time. But
thanks for having me on.
Thank you both for having a healthy debate about this. See what I did there? Healthy debate. For the official Australian Guide to Healthy Eating, head to eatforhealth.gov.au.
I thought Freelee really nailed it on the show. You could really feel her emotion behind everything she was saying. It's very provocative. Some people sometimes just talk and just intellectually state out facts, but Freelee brought so much passion to the show. So Freelee, proud of you. Thanks for keeping the vegan movement strong and sharing and promoting the vegan lifestyle to the masses. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. See you next time. Peace.